Item number 2222.
This Salemuddin, no? Krill J. Krill J appeal 71.
72 and 322.
71. As regards Salemuddin, we are affirming the conviction and sentence. As regards Moinul Haq, Krill J appeal 72, we are setting aside a conviction under section 302 as well as 376A, but convict him under 201 IPC and sentence him accordingly.
I agree.
Item number 23.
Sukumar Roy, Krill J appeal 74.
The defendant case.
We found that a trial is vitiated on account of non-providing of expert assistance during the recording of evidence and cross-examination. Is not suffice to provide only at the stage of 313. Once we have found it is vitiated, we would have remanded for retrial. But since the appellant has been in jail for 11 years, we do not consider it appropriate and we can acquit him. There shall be no further proceeding against him, though it is a case of retrial.
For judgment, production list, item number 1.
Chule Kulu, Krill J appeal 11 of 2017. We find sufficient evidence to uphold a conviction and sentence. We accordingly dismissed appeal.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
My Lord, may I pray for my Lord allowing us to move to unlisted, my Lord.
Why unlisted? 1st January. Huh? 2nd January. Next.
Daily list for motion, item number 1.
Please, Your Lordship.
Sachibala, yes.
Lordship, the petitioner before Lordships is against an order Lordship passed in a contested case. Lordship, petitioner exhibited numbers of documents including 66 voter lists and 56 registered sale deed. Lordship, and she examined 5 witnesses including her brother. Lordship, and
Younger brother or elder brother?
younger brother, because
Huh?
his younger brother. Lordship.
Younger brother.
But
What do you
elder
know?
brother expired. Lordship, that's why. And
How this younger brother will know? What is the gap, age difference between the younger brother and you?
Lordship, the petitioner is 63 years. Lordship.
And the younger brother?
And younger brother is Lordship 52, 55 years.
Oh, 50, 55. Not much difference. Okay.
Examine.
Notice record interim. Yes.
Dhubri.
Yes. Next.
Number 2.
You know how to write. Notice record. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship. My Lord, here paternal uncle was examined.
Paternal uncle.
Yes, my Lord. Paternal uncle.
How does he know? How does he
My
know?
Lord,
Do they stay
there
together?
is voter list.
They stay together in the same village?
Yes, my Lord.
Or different village? Huh?
Same village.
Same village. Okay. Notice record interim.
Item number 3.
May it please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
My Lord, 65 voter lists as well as 79. 70 voter lists was his father was provided, but he did not consider, my Lord. WS is also given, my Lord.
Who had appeared? Only yourself. Nobody appeared. How do you say that he's your father? 65 voter list.
Yes, yes, my Lord. My father is Rahimuddin, my Lord, in page 17, my Lord, in the voter list, and except 2, my Lord.
Rahimuddin. How do you
Yes.
say you are the son of Rahimuddin?
Yes, my lord, my lord, my voter card is there, my lord.
Where is it?
Your voter card, please may kindly see.
Rahimuddin, which village?
Blaze, my lord.
Tubukijar.
Yes, my lord.
And your earlier father
Yes,
also Tubukijar.
yes.
Huh? When your father name appeared in 1965,
And 65 as well as 70, my lord. Page 17, my lord, 70, it's 17.
but then that was in what? Mauja, Gaon, Nagaon.
He said, yes, initially we are in, my birthplace is Nagaon, my lord, Koliabor. Thereafter we are shifted in Tezpur, my lord.
But in Nagaon, huh?
Yes, there, my lord.
In Nagaon, there was no, river. Char area. Nagaon is not a char area.
But this, sorry, but this is there, my lord. Please may kindly say page 18, my lord.
How do you say that this gentleman is your father?
My lord, my voter list, my lord, my father's name is recorded in my lord.
One voter list where he and his father appear together.
Together is there.
It's not their lordship.
How do you say?
My lord, as well as Gaon certificate is also there, my lord.
Founder certificate. will
Was
not
it
be-
proved? Gaon certificate proved?
Yes, madam.
It was
Yes.
proved.
Oh, yes, 48, my lord.
It was proved.
My lord, is not, that was, my lord, given my lord documents, but that was not
And
proved,
then?
my lord.
Just because of document.
My lord, exhibit is there, my lord, paragraph, my lord, 6, my lord.
Yes, Verma.
Lordship will examine lordship.
Okay.
His first casted vote in 1997.
Okay. Notice record interim. Yes, next.
Item 4.
Monica Tehsildar.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this is a contested case. There was a voter list of 1966. It was disbelieved because it pertained to the state of West Bengal, Your Lordship. And
You
there-
have come from West Bengal or
from
what?
West Bengal to Dibrugarh, Your Lordship.
Okay.
And there were also school
We'll examine.
certificates.
Examine.
Notice record interim. Yes, next.
Item number 5.
Azifa.
May please, Your Lord. Actually, if you in order, opinion is page 205.
What is wrong with that? What is wrong with the impugn order?
The petitioner could not establish the linkage.
So what to do then? If you can establish. Anybody had come to examine in your favor? Father came. Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Notice record interim. Yes.
Item number 6.
SP duties.
Iman Ali. Yes.
May I please, my lord? My lord, during trial, petitioner exhibited voter list of 1965 and 1970 in respect of petitioner father's, my lord. Those voter lists were disbelieved due to discrepancy in the father's name, my lord.
What is the discrepancy in the father's name?
There's a huge discrepancy, my lord.
Huge.
My lord.
Then you have different fathers. You cannot have two fathers.
My lord, petitioner's paternal uncle also deposed before the tribunal. That also disbelieved. Only that petitioner's paternal uncle name is Rustom
When you
Ali.
say huge discrepancy, tell us what is the discrepancy?
My lord, his father name is recorded in the voter list of 1960 as Aqua Sheikh, and in the 1970 voter list it was Hakwa Sheikh. But
Oh,
actually his
Aqua and-
father's name is Javed Ali, my lord.
Oh, Aqua and Hakwa.
And Javed Ali, my lord.
Real name is Jabez Ali.
Javed Ali, my lord. Actually his father name is Javed Ali.
Hmm.
His paternal uncle deposed before the tribunal, my lord. That
Discrepancy
was also
also.
disbelieved, my lord.
Javed Ali,
Yes, ma'am.
Hakwa Ali,
Yes, ma'am. Aqua Sheikh.
Aqua Sheikh.
Passport.
You are Sheikh also, Ali also. We don't know. You are Sheikh or Ali, we don't know.
But his paternal uncle Rustom Ali deposed, my lord. That was disbelieved, my lord.
Okay, notice recording.
God bless me.
Item number 7.
Jalaluddin. Yes.
The petitioner's name, father's name appeared in 1965 voter list, my lord.
Petitioner name and father's name together.
No, petitioner's father's name.
Father's
And
name.
petitioner's name appeared in 1979, my lord, page number 20, with his father, my lord.
With his father,
With his father, my lord.
not as a son of so-and-so.
So,
Your father also was surviving in 1970?
my lord, father Jalaluddin, son of Hassan. Like that. Hassan is mentioned here, my lord.
Hassan, obviously you will be son of somebody,
Son.
but your Hassan is not mentioned as son of so-and-so, your grandfather. No.
Jalaluddin, son
How,
of Hassan.
anyway, how do you say that Hassan is your father?
My lord, that is
How did the Hassan is an Indian? On what basis you are saying
my lord,
Hassan is
65 voter list in the name of Hassan, my lord.
same?
And as well as, my lord, the NRC is issued in 1966 as well as
Yes,
71.
Verma.
Examine your.
Notice record.
My lord, he is in fact detention camp Tezpur, my lord.
Have been submitted to the petitioner in detention, present those in detention, I mean, so and so, huh? Where?
Tezpur detention.
Yes,
my lord.
in the on the stand of the NP in order, there is this was since we have already issued notice and proceeding to examine the matter, he may be allowed to remain on bail so as to enable him to properly prosecute his the proceeding before this court. Accordingly, he is allowed to remain. He said he may be released on bail, so subject to payment 5,000 security like a month. Huh? Everything will be there, huh? Biometrics and all the mobile phone number. Mobile number. Of, yes, next.
Apply.
Item number 8.
Yeah, please. Lord.
Yes.
My lord, the learned tribunal said I could not establish my linkage. My lord, on the other hand, I
Anybody
have,
who came to
yes, my lord.
Who
It is
came?
evidences of my brother and my lord, GB secretary, your lordship.
Younger brother or elder brother?
Younger brother, my lord.
Younger brother. How? What is the difference in age? Younger brother and you?
1 year only.
1 year difference.
Yes, my lord.
Then they must be
54 and
put together.
53, your lordship.
Okay, notice record interim. Yes, next.
Mas-
Item number 9.
Hafiza.
Wait, please, your lordship.
In this case, lordship, mother, paternal uncle, lordship, and the school headmaster. has
Mother
come
came.
up. Yes,
Mother
lordship.
came. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, notice record interim. Yes.
Highly obliged.
Item 10.
Abul Kalam.
Please, Lordship. My lord, I filed WS and evidence, Lordship. Thereafter, I could not appear for cross-examination.
Why?
Lordship, I have stated the ground at page
What
40,
is it?
Lordship.
What is
paragraph-
that? What is that?
Lordship, the petitioner exhibited some voter list, digital voter list, Lordship. That has to be examined by calling authenticity report from the issuing authority, Lordship. My learned counsel took step on several occasions, but he did not receive the authentication report. Thereafter, he avoided to came before the court. And on that ground,
Then he
thereafter, when he did not receive any authentication report, he did not come before
he
the
means
court.
the lawyer or
The
you?
lawyer and the petitioner.
Why?
A lawyer directed the petition, instructed the petitioner that you need not to come. When required, I will inform you, then you come. But later on, the learned counsel also avoided to come before the court because authentication report was not coming from the
The lawyer also, he also gave up.
lordship. On that ground, my
So
lord,
what then you can't blame the tribunal.
He has
If you
taken
don't go,
three
your lawyer don't
No,
doesn't go.
I'm not blaming the tribunal lordship. My
Then
lord,
you have to blame yourself.
I may be given a chance for cross-examination. That's why it's simple prayer.
Cross examination.
Cross-examination.
Now, opinions have been already given.
Opinion given
Given
declared me as a foreigner of post 1971 lordship.
Okay, notice record interim will see. We'll examine. Yes, next.
Item 11.
Salema VVS.
Elder brother and school headmaster was examined, my lord.
Elder brother examine.
Yes,
He recognized you. Okay.
examine lordship.
Notice record interim. Yes.
Item 12.
Abdul.
Petitioner name appeared in the 1971 voter list, my lord.
Petitioner name appears 71 voter
Yes,
list.
my lord. He is now 71 years plus, my lord. And my lord,
Okay, yes. Notice record interim. Yes.
okay.
Item 13.
Jilman.
May it pleases your lordships.
Hmm.
Lordship, I appeared, I filed DW1, DW2, my father appeared and filed, but due to
Father appeared.
father filed DW2, but cross was not done because I won't be able to appear before the honorable tribunal
Why?
because of COVID and this case was
COVID.
and financial constraint, lordship.
Financial constraint.
I may be allowed to file my additional written statement and I will continue my case. Lordship.
COVID.
Yes, in paragraph 7, lordship,
Which
of my petition. Page 8.
Okay, we'll issue notice. Notice.
Lordship will examine lordship.
Okay, notice record interim. Yes.
Item 14.
May I please, lordship?
Yeah. Yes,
Parents are examined.
parents are examined. They recognize you.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes,
Examine.
parents, yes. Notice record interim. Yes.
Item number 15.
Abdul Hussain,
Elder brother was examined.
elder brother.
Elder brother.
Sure, your elder brother.
Elder brother.
Okay, notice record interim. Yes.
Item number 16.
Manik Jan.
My lord, here the petitioner's father, my lord, appeared in 1966 voter list, my lord. And
But did not appear in the tribunal. Anybody who appeared in the tribunal, Manik Jan.
the petitioner was examined, and the petitioner is having, my lord, which is exhibited, my lord, sponsor certificate and Gabora certificate, approved in original, my lord.
Okay.
But those are not.
Take your exam, notice record. Yes. Tamina Khatun.
Item 17.
Tamina Khatun, yes.
The case is pending before the learned tribunal number 4.
Then why you are challenging? Why you are?
I want to submit my additional WS as well as seat by annexing to land document, my lord.
And the tribunal has refused.
Rejected.
Huh?
Yes, my lord.
Where is the order? Please.
Page 50, my lord, last annexer, my lord.
Page 50.
My lord, here some dates are my lord, reflected that the case was adjourned, my lord. But
The
due
amount
to
of adjournments taken, it
My lord,
reflects
due
on
to
page
COVID
50, lordship.
that was in the COVID period, my lord.
COVID period.
Yes, my lord.
19, we didn't
The
have
court was
COVID,
also
lordship.
not in session.
In 19, there was no COVID.
There was no COVID
No,
in
but-
19, lordship.
Around 19, there was no COVID.
COVID will to continue now all the time.
22.
Before COVID, why didn't you appear?
My lord, no, appeared, my lord, appeared.
No,
filed
one
WS.
six, huh?
Six
During the
adjournments in
serious
the
adjournment, 1/6/19.
2019, lordship.
By order provided, has failed. By order, last opinion was provided after COVID, 25/8/2021. Last opinion was provided to file evidence, with again seeking adjournment after procedures file evidence. Since then, what additional document you want to file?
My lord, two land document, one is in my periodic patta in my
Where
father's
is
name.
it? Where is it?
My lord, that is, I have annexed the same in,
Page.
my lord, page number 39, my lord, and
Miyadi
Lordship,
Kiraz Patta.
Yes,
we
madam.
even prayed before the tribunal for filing of documents. All of a sudden, lordship will come to the last paragraph of page 50. After hearing both the parties and perusing entire record, it is in the view that in this reference case, proceedings secured various adjournments in earlier various occasions, but not uttered a single word regarding any new facts and documents. Proceeding has already filed her evidence and affidavit of DW 1, 2, 3, and 4. After filing of evidence and affidavit of all these DWs matters.
Anyway, let us see the document.
Next page, lordship will see, she
Okay.
never mentioned all of a sudden. She filed an application for filing of additional WS, but again, no details were given what documents she wanted. The next page, page 51, first paragraph, lordship. Surprisingly, proceeding has not specifically mentioned about these facts and documents, as proceeding has not taken any pleadings in her WS about any facts and documents, and in her petition, which she filed on 2022. Proceeding has not specified, hence her petition is rejected.
Okay. What is the document? You want to see this document?
My lord, original one is page number 41, my lord. Annexer
Okay,
7.
what is the name of your father?
My lord, number 1, my lord, in middle, Abbas Ali. You can
Abbas
message.
Ali.
And next,
Abbas Ali. Who is Abbas Ali?
Abbas Ali is my father, my lord.
Huh?
He's my father, my lord.
Show us
And-
that your father
My
is
lord-
Abbas Ali.
My
Any
lord,
other document?
Kindly turn to page number 45, my lord. 45 is the, my lord,
It was
here,
not mentioned.
Tamina
in the
Khatun.
WS.
yes,
Tamina
my lord.
Khatun.
Yes, my lord. All, yes, my lord. Tamina Khatun is my lord.
Why? In the written, shows the written statement that you are the son of, daughter of this Abbas Ali.
Yes, my lord.
Where
My lord.
have you mentioned?
Yes, my lord. My lord, I have, my lord, another copy of DW 1, my
DW2.
lord. That is,
Ah.
my lord, page number 20.
And what is it? Tamina Khatun.
Yes, my lord.
What is that? My father name is Abbas Ali, son
Yes,
of
Let
late
Messer.
Messer Ali.
Yes, my lord. And my son.
Messer Ali.
That,
And which village? Which village?
my lord, village is.
Golpara.
No, my lord. Pankai Pupar,
But in
and
this,
also it is known as Pup Pankai Par.
Kunkaipara. Oh, Gangaipura. Village, I think. Okay.
My lord, it is
You can allow because the same dog. Oh, hard mister.
MS Talukar.
But you must do, you can't keep an adjourning and delaying the whole process. And Mr.
2018
MS
lordship.
Talukar.
Also learn considering the nature of the case and also in view of the fact that the learned tribunal has not yet given its final opinion, we have the view that we may will view that the present petition file can be allowed. So next paragraph. Petitioner had already appeared before a tribunal and filed her written statement and also and also examine witnesses. How many witnesses? have-
4 witnesses.
Huh?
Four
Four
witnesses.
witnesses in our favor. However, it has been submitted that during the proceeding, the petitioner came into possession a very important document, a land document, being a copy of the periodic Kharij Patta.
Number 22.
Periodic Khata,
Number 22.
periodic Khata number 22, in which in the name of one Abbas Ali,
Yes, my lord.
son of Messer
Sheikh.
who appears to who is recorded to have the honor of a land under dark number 196,
Yes, my lord.
196. This is the only document,
No, my lord, the next one is,
and also another
that is my lord.
another
Signature-
land document being Chitha, dark Chitha, in the name of
My lord, the petitioner's name has been recorded as legal here.
okay. But in the name originally, who is the owner, land owner? Who is the
My lord, my father's land,
Okay.
that earlier
in the
land.
name of the father, in the father, which have been now inherited by the petitioner along with her other relatives. They have been submitted that these documents would clearly show that the next para, the said Dakchitha, Kokaipur, the aforesaid, okay. If it is submitted, the aforesaid would support the claim of the petitioner that the petitioner's father was already citizen of this country, having certain property, possessing certain property, and as such, and since the said documents have been came into the possession of the petitioner during the proceeding, denial to the submit the said documents and rely on the same will greatly prejudice the case of the petitioner. Full stop. We have gone through the impugn order 18/11/2022 passed the Learned Tribunal. The Learned Tribunal rejected the plea of the petitioner to file the said documents and approved the same primarily on the ground that the petitioner had been given several opportunities in the past. But now he is seeking to file this when at the stage of cross-examination of the petitioner's witnesses. Full stop. Full stop. However, considering the fact that the petitioner is considering the claim of the petitioner that she came into possession of said document very recently, which could have been filed earlier, and since the proceeding is still not concluded, and since the matter pertains to the establishment of citizenship right of the petitioner, we are of the view that the petitioner may be granted opportunity to file these documents to prove her case, to support her case that she is Indian, not a foreigner. Under the circumstances, we allow this petition by setting aside the impugn order dated 18/11/2022 and 22, allowing the petitioner to file the said documents before the Learned Tribunal by way of additional supplementary or additional written statement and allow her to prove the said documents by adducing evidence.
Additional evidence.
Additional evidence. Full stop. Accordingly, with the above observation, direction the present petition stands allowed. Petitioner will. That's all.
Already a date
My
is
lord,
fixed.
next
It
date
will
is fixed
appear
on
on 28th,
28th
Lordship.
28th of this month, my lord.
The date is fixed
You
in the
go,
tribunal.
Yes, my lord.
Petitioner will apprise the court, since the date has been fixed, since the next date has been fixed by the tribunal on 28/12/2022, the petitioner will will file the necessary additional written statement on that day.
My lord,
पहले वाला ना that me लिखूं
2022 नामजारी
ओके अब उसमें लिखना है that earlier डाक भी था ना it also shows that the mutation was allowed, mutation in the name of the mutation in favor of the petitioner and other relative legal heirs in respect to the said Abbas Ali was allowed on 18/7/2022. Next,
Supplementary list for motion item 24.
Ashia Khatun. Yes,
Lordship, here in the brother and the secretary of the government side was.
younger brother, elder brother.
No, elder brother.
Elder brother came. Okay, notice record interim. Yes, next.
Item number 25.
Elder brother was examined.
Elder brother. Notice record interim. Next,
Item 26.
yes.
My lord, the petition number 1, my lord, reference was against him only, lordship. They declared all family members lordship foreigners. Now petition number 1, my lord, he was a voter in 1971, my lord, onwards lordship.
Okay.
My lord, examined
Okay,
himself.
notice record interim. Yes.
All right.
Item 27.
Ajera.
Yeah, lordship, in this case, my lord, younger brother, deposed
Younger
my
brother.
lord.
How, what the,
My lord, 1 year difference. my
Only
lord,
1 year
only
difference.
one.
They were
And
playing
the lady
together.
is about 70 years.
They were
old.
playing together all the time, in their childhood. Okay. Notice record interim.
Obliged.
Item 28.
Jorina Khatun.
In here also, elder brother, your lordship.
Elder brother.
Yes.
Huh?
Elder brother as well as the secretary of government side, your lordship.
Okay, notice record interim. Yes.
Item 29.
Abdul Razak. Yes. Abdul.
My lord, he examined himself, lordship, my lord.
Only himself.
Lordship. He
There is no one in the family, no one in the
family
world.
member, my lord, his paternal uncle, my lord, 82 years, lordship. He submitted, my lord, examination in chief, lordship, but his evidence was closed, lordship, on the, my lord. with
Notice record interim. Yes. Next.
All right, lordship.
Item 30.
Togori Bala. Togori Bala.
In here, your lordship, father was examined.
Father examined. They didn't believe.
Father's name appeared in the voter list of
Notice
1960.
record interim. Yes.
Item 31.
Kashban Nesha.
Petitioner and the Gaura lordship examined.
Gaumbara knows you.
Lordship.
What about your parents?
Lordship, my parents died. I married to one Safiqul Islam lordship. Thereafter, I shifted that place.
Okay, notice record interim.
Oblige your lordship.
Item 32.
Idris Ali.
Yeah, please, your lordship. My lord, in this case, my lord, elder brother was examined. my lord.
Elder brother.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, notice
My
record.
lord, he is on detention came, my
It has
lord.
been stated,
Zulhar.
you know, it has been submitted that the petitioner is in detention on the strength of the MP order dated so and so so and so. Since we have already issued notice and are inclined to examine the matter, let the petitioner be allowed to remain on bail, subject to furnishing of bail bond rupees 5,000 like so and so so and so. Huh? Biometrics, iris, biometrics, phone number also. Yes, mobile number. Yes, next. SP order Shivsagar. Huh?
Oblige.
Yes, next.
Item 33.
Razia. Yes, Razia Khatun.
No, please, your lordship. Lordship, elder brother has been deposed, lordship. The opposite party is my sister, lordship.
Okay.
Page 60,
Record interim. Yes.
please.
Item 34.
Sakima.
Wait, actually, my senior is on legs in the other course.
Do you have any idea? Do you have any that file you have got? This file relates to what?
Yes, Sakima.
Fatima, open the file. Is it allowed? Your senior has given you the permission to open the file. Huh?
Yes.
No. Huh? Yes.
No.
No.
Actually, no.
He has not given the permission. Okay, the court grants you the permission to open the file.
Can
Okay,
you pass
open
over
the
the matter for the time being?
open the file.
Yes, I have.
Open the one. And what is the impugn order?
Yeah.
Page number? Page number?
60.
What is the impugn order?
61.
61.
The petitioners were declared foreigner due to the refer of an address.
Hmm.
Contested matter, lordship.
Hmm.
The matter has been contested and then declared as foreigner.
DW1. Who is DW1?
Jamal.
Who is this DW1? OP, Mansur Ali, DW1, and DW2, who is this Jamaluddin?
Jamaluddin.
Who is Jamaluddin? Who is Jamaluddin? Jamaluddin is related to your what? Huh?
Neighbors.
Never.
Neighbors.
Evidence, but no depends. He knows OP in family. He's from same village of Mansur Ali. He deposed part of the so and so, so and so. Okay. Somebody he knows you. Yes. Who is the senior? You are the senior.
Yes, can I please?
You are the senior.
No,
Huh?
I am senior than him, Lordship.
Okay. Because he said that he was not given permission to open the file.
No, my Lordship.
Hmm.
In this case, Lordship, in whose name this judgment passed, Lordship, he expired during the proceeding. Lordship.
Who? This.
This Mansur Ali, Lordship.
Oh, I see.
So, but others, against others, why this judgment passed, that is not revealed in the judgment, Lordship.
Okay, we'll call for
Yeah,
notice
no.
record interim.
Obliged, your Lordship.
Daily list for orders.
Item number
I don't know it.
18. What is this 18?
Lordship, this application has been filed for correction of the orders, Your Lordship.
What correction?
Your Lordship, the order starts from page 10. Your Lordship may move on to page 12, Your Lordship.
Yes. Yes.
Your
Yes.
Lordship, in the first para, first line, FT case number is mentioned as 252. It should have been 2521.
2521.
And in the second-
2521.
And in the second para to Your Lordship, third line, FT case number has been again typed as 252. It should have been 2521.
Okay. That's
that-
all.
Yes, Your Lordship.
That's all.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Have Mr. Lane counsel for the applicant also means the present application is filed for correcting a typographical mistake which is scraped in the order dated passed by this court on so and so filed order dated 21/11/2020 passed in WPC number 7359/2020. In a said order, the FT case number has been wrongly typed as 252/2017, whereas it should be 2521/17. Accordingly, a necessary correction be made. And accordingly, it is directed wherever the FT number has been mentioned as 252/17, it will be read as 2521/17.
Your Lordship, sometime maybe.
Full stop. The petitioner accordingly is allowed to appear for the SP border, Sonitpur, within 15 days, huh? From today. I had disposed of this. Next.
Item number 19.
Yes, what is this?
May I please, Lordship?
Ah.
Interlocutory application, Lordship.
What
This
for
is
what?
For extension of time period. Lordship.
Extension. Why?
Because due to serious illness, I could not appear. before the-
Mr. Lane counsel for the applicant, also Lane counsel for in this petition, applicant has sought for a time to appear for the SP border,
Gwalpara.
on account of his or her lady,
Yes.
her inability to appear for the SP border, concerned SP, due to her illness. The prayer being not objected is allowed. Accordingly, the applicant is permitted to appear, is directed to appear for the SP border,
Gwalpara.
within a further period of how many days? Yes, tell us.
15 days.
15 days from today. I disposed of. Yes, next.
Supplementary list for orders 35.
Sobiran Desa, yes.
My lord, in this case, this honorable court was pleased to grant my lord bail, my lord, but the due to anomalies of her husband's name, my lord, she was denied to release, my lord. In the previous proceeding, my lord, it has been written as Mojibur, but her husband's actual name is Mojibor. A and U, difference of A and U, my lord.
Okay.
So Mojibor may be read as Mojibur, my lord, in the.
Okay, Likho, Han Mr. Lane counsel for the House Lane counsel. In this, the present application filed for making a clarification as regards the spelling, as regards the spelling of the name of the petitioner's husband, who has been mentioned as Mojibur Rahman, B.A.R. Rahman. Though in the proceeding, it has been mentioned as
Mojibur.
M-A-Z-I-B-U-R. In the proceeding,
Yes, ma'am. Before the trial.
It has been submitted at that, and because of the aforesaid discrepancy, the petitioner has been not granted bail, full stop. Without without making any decision as to whether the said Mujibur Rahman and Mujibur Rahman are the same person or not, for the purpose of the bail, we allow this application by directing the SP border Dorang to allow the petitioner to go on bail without being without insisting upon the correct name of the husband of the applicant as to whether it is Mujibur Rahman or Mujibar Rahman. The is Mujibur Rahman. That aspect will be considered at the time of final hearing of this petition.
And another 15 days, my lord.
The petitioner is applicant is granted further 15 days to appear before the SP border.
SP Dorang, my lord.
Dorang.
Highly addressed.
Item 36.
May I please, your lordship?
MD Ramzan Ali.
My lord, in this case, the reference was sent by the Sibsagar SP. The case was tried by the Jorhat tribunal. He was arrested on the day of the judgment, presumably by the Jorhat police. So your lordship was pleased to set aside the ex parte order by its order dated 30/11 and direct the Superintendent of Police border Jorhat to release the petitioner. But when the petitioner went to the office of the Jorhat Superintendent of Police border, they said that the reference was not sent by us, we can't release. I went to the Sibsagar SP. Sibsagar SP says that I don't have the document, reference has already been sent, I can't release. That is the problem.
Lordship, it is not like that. I just spoke to SP Jorhat. It is from the place where the reference originates. The main record is there. Now it is in Sibsagar. And Sibsagar SP will.
Then we'll direct
Yes,
the
Lordship,
okay.
that's it.
And Mr. Lane Counsel for the applicant, House Lane Counsel for the state. Though this court had allowed the writ petition WPC number 6712 of 2022, by which the proceeding before the tribunal was by which the order dated 29/7/2022 passed by the Learned Foreigners Tribunal Jorhat in FT case number 1120/D/206 was set aside.
My lord, FT case number SVR 933/2004.
What you are saying, but page 15, what is this?
Page 15, this is wrongly written. This should also be corrected, my lord.
Okay. By ऐसे लिखो हाँ. By this but how can we correct that?
My lord, initially it was written as correctly in if your lordship might come to page number 13, para 3 of the order, your lordship's order, it is correctly written here. I just saw that this is wrongly written. It is correctly written in para 3.
Okay. By which the petitioner had allowed the petition in which the petitioner had challenged the ex parte order dated 29/7/2022 passed by the Learned Foreigners Tribunal Jorhat in case number FT/SVR/933/2004 within bracket arising out of SP inquiry number 718/203 declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner post 1971. This court set aside the said order and directed the petitioner to appear before the Foreigners Tribunal to enable and to file his written statement documents to prove that she is Indian, not a foreigner, and also passed and directed that she may be allowed to remain on bail. However, while passing the said order, in para number 11, the FT case number has been wrongly typed as 1120/D/206. Which is accordingly corrected as FT case number FT/SVR/933/2004.
My lord.
Further, full stop. The petitioner submits that though this court had had allowed the granted bail, it was mentioned that the petitioner will appear before the SP border Jorhat.
Jorhat.
However, however, the SP Bodhar had intimated the petitioner that he has no jurisdiction over the matter as the matter originated from SP Bodhar, Sibsagar. Also, Ms. Anita Verma also submits that the appropriate, the competent superintendent police will be SP Bodhar, Sibsagar. So accordingly, we direct that we modify the order. We further modified the order by directing the petitioner to appear before the SP Bodhar, Sibsagar. Sibsagar, who shall allow her to go on bail.
He, my lord.
Or she, huh?
He,
Yeah, he.
Ramjan Ali.
He shall be allowed to go on bail, subject to similar terms and conditions.
My lord, he should be released from detention. He is in
Okay,
detention center.
okay, she be released on, he be released by allowing him to go on bail by furnishing a bond of so and so, huh?
He's in
Same.
transit, Jorhat transit camp.
The petitioner who is tentative in Jorhat transit camp, may be allowed to, shall be released on bail on furnishing a bail bond of ₹5,000 with security like amount to satisfying SP Bodhar, Sibsagar. Sibsagar. Other conditions remain the same. The petitioner will also provide, will remain the same.
My lord.
Other conditions remain same.
Lordship may reflect it, supposing this order doesn't reaches the previous one. It's just a matter of 2 more lines.
Copy of this order be the petitioner will furnish a certified copy of this order. And the concerned authority will read the earlier order passed by this court on 31/11/2022 along with the order passed by this court today. 30/11 along with this order passed by this court today. Yes.
Deeply obliged.
I disposed of.
Deeply obliged.
Yes, next.
Item 37.
May it please the lordships. My lord, this application for extension of time.
Why?
My lord, petitioner was suffering from, my lord, vomiting with blood, my lord. So his son.
Why is vomiting with blood? What happened?
My lord, the doctor says advise him to 2 weeks rest. That's why. My lord,
Okay, how Mr. Lane Council, how should Lane Council the present reference for extending the time for appearing before the SP Bodhar?
Morigaon.
It has been submitted, the petitioner could not appear for the SP Bodhar in terms of order dated
16/11/2022.
within the time as he was suffering, he or she, Noreen, he was suffering from certain serious illness, for which he is currently undergoing treatment. In view of the above submission made, the present application allowed permitting the petitioner to appear before the SP Bodhar within a further period of
15 days.
15 days from today. Petition I only allow stands allowed.